doubt if they'll suffice. doubt if they'll suffice. extermination methods are under study, but I doubt if they'll suffice. Must be implemented. New extermination methods are under study. I doubt if they'll suffice.
Alright, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Alright. Alright. Well, alright. Well, alright. Well, all motherfucking right. Alright. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So we're gonna be we're gonna be trying to calibrate some filament. That's what we're gonna be trying to do. We're gonna be trying to calibrate some filament, and hopefully everything goes good. Hopefully. That's like the big thing right now, is hopefully. So if you don't know, I'm trying to put on some background music. I don't want to fucking get copyrighted or anything.
As a mom of 2 boys, having health insurance is extremely important.
Don't give a fuck. Alright. So essentially, if you don't know, this is what I use to print my firearm. This is my PPUs, okay? This stuff is pretty durable compared to PLA Plus and probably a whole bunch of other filament. It's not too many. But I really don't even know how to read any of this. I mean, yeah, I do. This is dry status, sweat status. It's really not. I mean, it's kind of hard to when you first, you know, look into this stuff, but you can read that if you want. It says it's warp free. I don't believe it. I think every filament is gonna warp. But yeah. Oh shit.
Are you wondering?
So I mean, this is kind of what the filament ends up coming out looking like. You can see there's almost no vertical lines. No, I shouldn't say that. There's no horizontal lines. Vertical, the top layers. I mean, yeah. You can see a few. You can see here is the parts being. Oh, I saw this. I was like, "What the fuck am I looking at?" Oh, it's the part. They 3D printed the part there, and it gives you a nice little showcase of what your parts will come out looking like. Here is a comparison, and see, this stuff is this stuff's over here. They want you to print with nylon 612. And for a minute I was trying to print with this stuff, but I had no success on the SV06, and so once I upgraded to the K1C, everything was fine. And I actually got the bamboo for nylon carbon fiber, because I thought all you had to do was upgrade the nozzle. Well, it turns out no, that's not the only thing you have to upgrade. There's a little bit more you gotta upgrade. Oh no, I'm sorry. That is essentially what you have to upgrade. What I didn't understand was there's actually no there's no profile. There's no profile for it, and so you kind of have to make your own profile, and it's alright. I mean, it's okay trying to make it. That's kind of what we're going to be getting into here right now, is how would I calibrate my A1? How am I going to calibrate it for nylon? And so we're going to go ahead and get into that right now. So if you know where to look, can't really tell y'all too much where to look and you know what to do, because YouTube will ban you for even showing. YouTube will ban you for even showing, taking out a magazine or putting it back in. I mean, that's how strict YouTube is right now. So it's definitely hard trying to show resources and things like that on where to get this stuff. But this is the name of the guy right here. Where my mouse is, this is the name of the guy. I think he was on Reddit, but they shut his shit down. Or they shut down PA6-CF, which is where a bunch of us would go and, you know, get our info from. But yeah, of course the PA6-CF was shut down because of, I don't fucking know, breaking policy or some shit, I'm sure. But we're just gonna be comparing. This is all useful information here, but my main thing is the speed. I want to compare the speed. I wish. Oh, you know what? We can actually get a video right here. Press logo, shift, and R. Logo, shift, R. know if it's gonna let me. I just want to get there. So this is what I really like about taking advantage of Windows as much as you can. Okay. So we're able here to go ahead and we'll just look at a stock, I don't know, just a stock and actually I have Bamboo Labs. Let's just take a look at Bamboo Studio real quick. I'm sure this is about to slow the fuck down off my PC.
People always ask me, Guy, why are you so confident?
Oh shit.
And I tell them because I shop for a used car with Carfax. Why?
Okay. We're gonna cancel. Let's go to prepare. So we're using the A1 Mini. Let's just put it to the A1. I'm gonna put on fiber on it. Is it not gonna let me? It's crazy. It's not letting me. Okay. Guess we'll do the X1 carbon. Okay. Interesting, okay. These speeds are kind of interesting. This might actually be good. Just as is, honestly. Let's just make this big again. Okay. I guess let's just do the... I want to say this might be a good preset already. Let's go see, what are they advertising their max print speed to be? So they're saying up to 300 millimeters per second. I fucking doubt it. I doubt it. That's hella fast. That's like crazy fucking fast. It's crazy. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing at that point? What the fuck are you printing that fast, dude? Yeah, no. Let's look at this guy. So let me just take a look at the filament preset that we got here. He prints his shit at 280, and I think I did my own tuning as well. A lot of these guys are telling you to print at 300C. I'm telling you, you don't gotta print at 300C. There's no way. You don't need to. You really don't need to do that. That's crazy. Honestly, if you really want to tune your printer into a nice balance, I'm telling you here, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna rename it. And that's what I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna rename it Slow. And what we're gonna do is come over here and we're gonna fuck with this one. Because sometimes I really don't want to be waiting. You know, like, it really doesn't matter too much, you know, so I'm going to do the X1C. But I believe it matters if it's like a Core XY printer or something. And it looks like it is. So, let me think. I've seen people, they do have the fucking whatever bullshit. Looks like it's chosen here at the Bamboo Lab. We'll do this one. We'll copy this one. Okay. I can keep the initial layer. I don't mind that. But then immediately we pick up the speed here. We're doing 60, 150, 180, 180. I'll keep my top surface relatively kind of slow. I'll keep these at 60. These overhangs, I might just leave them alone. The overhangs, I really don't mind. Overhangs look fine. Travel, I think I'll leave travel alone. Where did I put my outer walls at? Yeah, that might be good. And then I'm gonna rename this. That should be good. Okay. Hopefully this shit don't take too long. Call that done. Take a look here. How's that look? How's that look? Looks pretty good. Okay. I don't think we really need to do a temperature tower. I don't think we gotta do much. I don't even think a flow rate is necessary. I mean, we got temperature, we got flow rate, I believe. I think I would want to do pressure vents. Here, real quick, I'm gonna look up something. I gotta look at the values between pressure vents. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So, what we're essentially doing. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a flow rate real quick. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna do pressure advance. We're gonna do pressure advance, and then we'll do a flow rate. The reason why is because the pressure advance can sometimes it'll fluck with the flow rate. So let's see. So for most printers, what about for A1 Mini? Oh yeah, I utilize ChatGPT a lot. Short Bowden set it. So 0.0 to 0.3. Where I'm at right now. You see? Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Hey, Griswold, where do you think you're gonna put a tree that big?
Nah, I think ChatGPT's tripping.
Send it over and I'll show you.
The fuck? I thought the A1 Mini was direct drive. Bro. Why the fuck is ChatGPT giving me some crazy shit? Hey, what's up? It's Funny Guppy Gaming. What's up? I know, man. I know. You've been commenting and we're here. I've been wanting to calibrate nylon 6 for the A1 Mini, and I know I was doing it. Yeah, ChatGPT is fucking acting a little crazy, but that's why it's important. You gotta know, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know what you're doing when it comes to this shit. You can't just. I mean, you know, of course, you know, you gotta do your research and stuff, but I mean, you can't just come into this. You know, you gotta know something, or you gotta at least have a little bit of experience. Because we're dealing with some crazy shit. We're not just making, like, you know, Spider-Man heads and print and place dummies. We're doing some sketchy shit, right? So gotta double check. But I mean, ChatGPT shit, it comes in handy. But let's see what he has to say now. Yeah, because bro had me like going. First of all, my pressure advance is at a 0.03. This dude's wanting me to be at a 0.3. And it's like, that's, when it comes to pressure vents, that's a big jump. I mean, that like make or breaks your print. So he was kind of being a little weird about that. Because closer, a lighter, less rigid tool head. Slightly softer. Yeah, dude, so let me show you the setup.
I wanted this to be professional.
Very...
Adults, cooperatives, not allowed to ask.
It's not like a crazy fucking setup or anything, but basically we have the A1 Mini here in the enclosure. We'll zip that up, and then we have the filament right here. Filament is getting dried. It's been drying since, I want to say, kind of probably like 12 hours already. But it's just been chilling up there with the rest of the filament, just out and about. I know it's really bad. I gotta get a proper dry box. But it's been drying for a minute, and then I keep the room kind of low humidity, so you know it's not too bad. And then we got the K1C right here. But K1C rocks. K1C kicks ass. My next printer is for sure probably gonna be another K1C, and I'll probably get rid of the bamboo. Bamboo's good for, like, you know, prototyping real quick, but I actually had to buy like two of these guys, not two of these identical models, but I had to buy one. I bought one dryer, and it turns out it only went up to like around 60 C, maybe like 50, 58 C. Which, you know, it's all right, but you need to be at least at 70 to properly dry nylon. 70, or I know some people even push it a little bit higher. But I found, at least with me, with my setup, I can rock comfortably at 70 C. So of course, it all just depends on your climate, things like that. But yeah, it's kind of the breakdown. I'm gonna be running the Bowden from there. I'm just gonna put it through here. There's little silicone on this side. But yeah, let's see what we gotta do here. I'm pretty confident the flow rate is at a comfortable spot right now. We're at a 0.97 and we're at we should be at 280, yeah. So I think we should just do a pressure advance and flow rate and call it done for that at least. Because after that, what else do I gotta do? Retraction, I'm not too worried about. I never get bad stringing. Dude, honestly, okay, so I sell printers on Facebook Marketplace. I've only sold 2, and I know that they were adult kept. I'm very particular with my machines. I don't do nothing sketchy with them. I don't, you gotta know. You really won't know who you're buying from, but I at least know that I treat my machines with respect. I don't have kids come in here and start touching shit and grabbing the arm of the A1 and bending it or some bullshit. So you really don't know who you're buying from on the Facebook Marketplace. That's what I was gonna do. That's for my first printer. I was gonna buy off the marketplace, but then I thought, well, no, because it's also about the experience, right? So you don't want to just buy something and then your first experience with it is shit and you don't want to do it again. I would definitely recommend. I don't even know much about the warranty. Like, these printers could probably have warranty, and I don't know. I got them both brand new. But here's the trick. I didn't buy it like all cash. I bought them I don't want to say credit either, but there was this app, not sponsored at all. This is just my own advice. What the fuck? This music's a little too happy for me. What the fuck's going on? What's it called?
critics everywhere are falling in love.
Well, I
with
can't think with
Element
these
K.
fucking ads. I can't think with the ads. What was it called? I don't know. There's like different apps. There's like Afterpay is a big one. Klarna's a big one. What's the other one? Affirm. Affirm's like a big one. They gave me like about, I don't even know, like $1,500 to finance whatever I wanted. And so I went on Amazon and picked up foolishly picked up the A1C. Like, have you been 3D printing for a while? I think it comes down to that too. I mean, what printer do you have right now? Because if you've already been 3D printing for a while, I would definitely recommend just buying a brand new, I don't know, K1C or something. If you want to do carbon fiber printing, it just kind of depends. Because I mean, if you know what to look for in a 3D printer, you know, you can go buy one on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, you don't have to buy it either if you think it's kind of sus or something. Okay, then, yeah, if I were you, I would definitely buy one brand new. Were you talking about a form? No, I don't think I was talking about a form. I was talking about a financing app that you can use if you don't want to buy it like complete cash. So, you know, instead of just buying it straight cash, you could just, you know, because this shit, of course, it's gonna get expensive. I mean, you gotta get the fucking printer, you got to get the enclosure. I mean, if the printer comes with an enclosure, that's great, but you got to think about filament, what kind of filament you're gonna be using. You'll be getting the fucking Fiberon expensive shit, or you really don't want to skimp out on that. So there's three big ones. There's Klarna, which they'll probably start you off at something small, like $100 or something, if maybe less. Affirm, which is kind of same thing, probably like $200 or something. And then there's Afterpay. Oh yeah, no problem, man. But Afterpay is like the big one. I think they start. It all depends on, I don't even know, your credit, whatever. I don't even have credit. I think they start me off like at $1,500 or something. And so that's what I did. It really helped me out saving and being able to buy filament and stuff. But here, let's see. But yeah, man. I mean, it all depends. But I would definitely get for your first one, I would get a new one. It really helps the experience. Doing everything yourself, learning from the ground up. I mean, all that stuff is great. And I would definitely stay away from Ultimaker Cura. I haven't used them since like about last year, but it's definitely it's like too beginnery. Like, there's no room for learning there. Maybe a little bit, but I mean, Orca's really not bad. This matches. I'm just gonna do a 0.01 to 0.04, honestly, because it's some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Do it 1,000 step. We're gonna start at 0.01. Yeah, man, I am a proud citizen of Texas. Very free here. I love it. I mean, it's pretty it's pretty red here. It's definitely a red state. You pretty much do whatever the fuck you want here. I mean, you know, within the confines of the law. But I mean, if we're doing this is, you know, no problem. I have cop friends that I'll share my prints with, and they'll be like, make the mac and cheese, and I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to make that. That shit looks hard to make. Let me see, 0.01 to That's gotta be a lot of filament, though. Damn, an hour? That's crazy. No way. That don't sound right to me. I shouldn't have to go all the way up. Fuck that. I would say probably a 0.06. 0.01 to 0.06. The P80 frames, I never really got into that. Honestly, the way I got into this was like really weird. I went from just straight up liking firearms and buying firearms to watching that Vice documentary with that guy that goes to like the shooting ranges and stuff, and goes to that competition. After I saw that, I was like, I need to get a 3D printer, and so I just instantly just went to that. So I didn't even get to, you know, look at those kits or anything. I didn't, you know, and again, it all comes down to like, you know, what are those frames? You know, why not just go and buy a Glock or, you know, something like that? Why go buy a frame? And I feel like this for me is more of a creative thing versus like a political or, you know, what the fuck? That's not what I'm trying to do. Like, in other words, I'm not too worried about who knows what about me, or, you know, if the government knows if I have 1, 2, 3, 4 guns. There's so many people out there that have infinitely more guns than anybody. You know, I doubt the government's worried about me. But, yeah, I've never really... If I'm not mistaken, P80 was Gaston Glock's fucking something. It has to do with it. I think that was like the first name for the Glock. And I think that's why people make P80 frames, because the patent expired or something. I mean, shit. For all I know, they might just be Glock clones. I think it's cool, though. I think it's cool for a little bit. People were able to buy fucking just pieces of plastic and drill some holes. No, I'm saying, like, make the P80 frame. Oh shit. No, I'm saying, like, make the P80 frames frame. Yeah, I've seen people make them. Printing them. They're pretty cool. I've never made one, though. Honestly, the only pistol I've ever made was... And I've printed, like, you know, the P80 frame once, I think. And then I also printed, like, the Freeman Don't Ask frame. Those are cool. I know the internals are a little bit different from one another. I know, like, one uses Gen 3, one uses, like, only Gen 2 and Gen 3 parts. This looks a little bit more better, and I took a screenshot. Okay, cool. We're gonna slice this real quick. Yeah, so right now we're just gonna be doing pressure vents. This is just to look at the vertices, make sure the edges are nice and smooth. So we'll go ahead and just export this real quick. But honestly, yeah, I really don't know too much about the P80. Print. What I really like are the so like this is what I do to really save on money and to really have the most maximum custability is when I go to a gun shop, I buy guns that are only guns that can only be stripped down to plastic. So like the Taurus G2C, that could be stripped all the way down to just a plastic frame. No metal, there's no internal metal, no embedded metal. It's just straight up just plastic. P80 before they banned it. Play this King from Stiffing B Trail, but it just feels good in the hand. I'll have to take your word for it. I definitely want to print a P80, and I definitely want to print a Freeman Don't Ask. It's just, man, dude, you have to go and find like the parts, and I'm just fucking lazy, dude, when it comes to that. I'm like hella lazy. But and the reason why is because when you go buy these guns that can be stripped all the way down to plastic, I call them modular design, or modular internals, because it's legit just modular. You take out 1, 2, 3 pins, and the whole trigger assembly, rail assembly, and sear assembly just come out, pop, and that's it. It's just plastic from there. I mean, of course, you have the magazine spring and the magazine release, but you just take that shit out, and that's it. It's just plastic. So you can just swap it, and for me, that's really cool because at that point you have should I export it already? At that point you have a base, so I could take the internal of the Foss cannon, cut out the whole surroundings, and oh shit, I gotta load up the filament and everything. I completely forgot what I was doing. But yeah, at that point you have a nice base. Oh shit, I just pressed down. Alright, so I'm just gonna run this tube out of here. I don't think this tube's long enough. I should have a longer one here. Yeah, this is pretty long. I forgot this one didn't reach all the way. I fucking hate taking these things off. Yeah, it's gonna have to go all the way down. There we go. Finding prints. Honestly, dude, that's like the place to go. And the other place to go is FOSCAD. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's on Reddit. Dude, that community was like so fucking helpful. There's also Facebook groups, and the Facebook groups would say that that FOSCAD was shitty. I don't see how, because every time I went to FOSCAD, it was like instant help. Like if you wanted help, they would help you. Like if you were having trouble, I mean, yeah, they had like some pretty, you would expect those rules, like you got to know what the fuck you're doing. This isn't a place to start printing. You need to go and figure some shit out on your own, which I respect and all. But man, dude, FOSCAD, that was the original place where you go. I'm sure you may already know about FOSCAD, and they just got shut down. They just got shut down a few a few weeks ago. So they're fucking gone. But they pretty much archived all the files. I forgot who it was, and I was actually looking at it. I'm not going to say where I'm at or anything. You can read the screen. But this is the place to be now, is this website right here. And what this is, I'm just straight up fucking... Dude, if you don't know what FOSCAD is, it was the spot, bro. It was a spot. And there's a FOSCAD too, but they completely went away from Reddit, because Reddit is not the place to be anymore. And Odyssey's really great. That's the second best place to be. And then you also of course have Print Shoot Repeat, not Print Shoot Repeat, Control Pew. These guys were really good too. If you don't really know where to start or anything, there's even betas on this website. Holy fuck. Yeah, dude. There's a whole bunch of stuff here that you can check out. Look, there's a blog. Oh wow, and these websites are getting updated pretty. Yeah, bro, they got shut down. It sucks. But like I said, they archived everything, and I was kind of a contributor in there. I looked up my name, and this is kind of where you could start to see where what's it called? Yeah, I was definitely helping people out in here, and I even dropped a file too. I dropped a few files, and then of course people needed fucking help and shit. But yeah, dude, we're fucking helping everybody out. But yeah, this is pretty much where people are getting their files now. There's this one. There's a few other ones too. This is the one I use. It's, you know, kind of small. It gets updated every so often. I think this one just came out. This one just dropped December 1st. Here, we're gonna take a look at it here in a minute. Here, my bad. Give me 1 second. I want to take a look at this print real quick. Okay. But yeah, look. Going back to FOSCAD, they archived it pretty well. There's a whole bunch of trying to reload the stream on my iPad real quick. There we go. Okay. Yeah, going back to FOSCAD, they did a pretty good job at archiving it. I was trying to find my my file drop, but I can't find it. But this is when this guy, I was like, does this mean you're one step closer to dropping the files? That one was this. This was back in December 2024 is when I asked. Bro hit me back up in January and was like, I dropped the file. I was like, bro, let's fucking go. I was so stoked. Because he didn't just drop the file, he dropped the actual step file. It's called a STEP file. And so you're able to, let me change this on before I get copyright. You're able to customize the file and shit. So people remix their own files, things like that. So that's fun. But yeah, man, if you need help getting started, this is kind of the resources that I was using. I was using this website. It has a lot of information here. Different types of printers, how to tune your printer. If you know, every 3D printer is different. With each, you know, their regard, some printers require more working, some printers require less. It just depends which printer you get. I would definitely get like an auto leveling one. Get one that, you know, has a heated bed. Those are pretty much the standard nowadays. Something with a LED display. You know, just, you know, I don't want to say you have to go expensive and shit. I'm not saying you got to drop like $500-$600, but you don't want to spend most of your time, and that's how it was with the SVO6 by Soval. I was spending more time fixing the printer than actually printing, and that's what kind of made me upgrade. I was like, fuck this shit. The SVO6 is still a great starting printer though. I'll die on that hill. But staying free costs $1. Definitely, we're gonna support them soon. Oh yeah, see, they have Odyssey, and then they have this library desktop. What is this? Requires you to have the... Oh, okay. So they're getting real creative. But yeah, it looks like... I've been wanting to, but YouTube's policy is like really, really weird. I mean, it's hella weird. But I wouldn't be... shit, I'd be down to do a real in-depth video about it. I have all these ideas. I want to do an in-depth video about, you know, getting started in CAD modeling. For sure, complete start, middle, and finish about, you know, actually 3D printing. I already did one of those, but I didn't really go as in-depth as I wanted to. Just because YouTube is just so fucking weird. Super weird with it. This is cool. I want to switch more to 22LR. Cause it's cheap, bro. It's cheap. I definitely will. I definitely will make those are definitely on my to-do list. Another big project that I want to get done with is my ballistics head mold. A life-size ballistics head that you can print. I mean, not print, but, you know, the mold that you can print. Of course, you got to buy the gelatin, get the water, stuff like that. I think I'm even implementing like a gasket that you have to buy. It's like PV something. It's this stuff. Gasket maker. Oh, RTV. My bad. But yeah, I want to get that done, out of the way. I feel like I don't know, because people do, you know, test their firearms. It's kind of boring, you know. But imagine if they can cheaply have access to a ballistics head. Yeah, dude. I mean, having access to a ballistics head, I mean, that's shit. Because I mean, if you buy one, you have to wait a couple days for shipping and this and that. Shit, go to the store, pick up a few pounds of gelatin mixture, you're fucking set. But yeah, I want to see what this is. I don't know if I can show it on YouTube that downloading a file and opening it. It's just so cringe. I can't fuck with them. But yeah, this is a great place to look at files. Definitely would recommend. Okay, let's get this pressure vents going. I gotta feed the filament first. So this shit's hot. This filament fucking thing. Of course, I have the filament going the opposite direction of what I need it to be. Shit's falling. I already had the fucking enclosure open longer than I want it to be. Okay. I wanted to snap the filament, see if it would snap or not. But I gotta hurry up and just get this filament in there. Okay. Yeah, with this nylon filament, you gotta go fast. Alright. Let's get the file in there. Fuck. There we go. Let's get all that off. I'm doing like a whole bunch of sins right now. Touching the bed with my greasy ass hands. Touching the nozzle with bare fingers. This is your best friend right here. Glue. Washable glue. I think I'll buy like a 12 pack of these. Alright. Put that down. Can't see the display. And I honestly forgot what I print this shit in. Oh, 280 towards 300. That would actually be... Yeah, dude, that's really what this whole shit's about. I mean, if you don't know what FOSS stands for, or even just FOSSCAT in general, shit, I don't even know what it stands for. I always have to look for it, look it up again. Free open source software computer aided design. Whatever the fuck all this shit means. What it means to me is all this shit should be free. You should never have to pay for a file. That's what I like about all these people is, you know, if you want to donate, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to, you know? And, shit, I always try and donate when I can. Have I donated to this cause yet? No, but I definitely will, come payday. I didn't completely forgot you could donate to these guys. So I definitely want to give my little contribution. Oh shit. 3D printer is shitting. Let's go ahead and just extrude a little bit. Forgot I had this much nylon left. Damn, it doesn't feel like it caught. Come on. There we go. There we go. I think I caught. You can just feel it once it catches. Yeah, I would say glue stick is hella important. And I get people on the forums sometimes, they're like, well, if you have a heated bed, da 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 da. And it's like, it don't matter if you have a heated bed or a textured. It doesn't matter. I mean, smooth, of course you need a glue stick, but if you have textured, it doesn't matter. I feel like you should always use a glue stick. I mean, all the people that I've helped, they've always said, yeah, their warping stops once they get that glue stick going. Man, bro, nylon, honestly, this shit smells so toxic, I love it. 100% joking. This shit stinks. Honestly, ABS smells the worst. I will tell you this though, do not buy a bamboo. Bamboo is, they're like the Apple of 3D printers. Like, yeah, this shit's good. This shit has features that, you know, you would want your 3D printer to have, but I mean, is it worth it? Probably not. Honestly. Okay, I hope this shit works. We're gonna run a 3D print. I mean, a 3D bed level. Of course, you gotta close it up. Alright. Yeah. Gloves, I'm all for PPE, man, honestly. I mean, I'll be the first one at the gun range to call you out on not getting your ears or eyes, but when you're in the lab, sometimes you gotta you gotta fuck around sometimes, and you gotta find out. Let's see, I'm looking for, let's check this out. Fuck it, why not? Here, I don't wanna. My bad. Let me see. Here, I'll just do a verbal. Alright, no problem. Here, I'm just gonna open this file real quick. Give a verbal. A verbal, what is it? Verbal narration. So the Odyssey link took me to the Odyssey website. Here, I'll just flash real quick at what's going on. No, you can't even see. There we go. We're just getting something. What the fuck? Is this the same gun that I saw today on Facebook? This shit looks so familiar. CCM. Okay, we got the file. Let's take a look at the file. Bro. Okay. Oh no, bro, I'm not gonna end. So this guy gives you the step file. Holy, this is too much, bro. What the fuck? Bro, is this a felony? Did I just download a felony? When I find the time and the mood. That is so fucking true. Yeah, I'm just looking at the 3D print right now. You always gotta make sure your first layers are good. This is the Jaeger pistol. Kudos to the Kel-Tex cocaine dealer. Clearly the heroes behind every brilliantly unhinged masterpiece. And to the engineer who saw the Jaeger pistol slide. Hold my snort. Okay, these guys are on some hard shit. Do not do drugs.
Kind of person who
That's crazy.
like you can get a domain from Squarespace.
Let's just take a look at this. What is
well,
this?
Now you are that person. Because now
Fucking
you definitely know you can
shit,
get a
bro.
domain
This
from
is like...
Squarespace. Something like whisperingbloom.com for your silent retreat.
This
Or
is crazy.
whisperingbloom.com for your shouting retreat.
This is
Whatever you're doing, Squarespace domain
crazy.
website brings it to life, all in one place. Get yours before it's gone with offers.
I think this is like a real do-it-yourself.
Terms and conditions apply.
Let's take a look at some pics. I was gonna say, this shit's like actual 3D print. It looks like everything's 3D printed. Welcome back. We're just looking at this real quick. So this pistol is like completely 3D printed. I mean, the slide's 3D printed. Of course, the frame is, but it looks like so is the trigger, and it's like an FG. It's just like an FGC, but it's a pistol. I mean, I guess so is the FGC. But the slide is so weird because we look at it over here. That's like really ingenious. How do you even make something like that? How am I supposed to fabricate that? This is crazy. And you know what else is so fucking crazy is I think my prints are bad sometimes. This is an official file drop. This is official. Like, this is somebody who takes their time and engineers, and this is their print quality. It looks like shit. That print quality looks like fucking shit. This is ass. This is fucking ass, bro. I'm so sorry. I wonder what all this stuff's gliding on. Because I'm sure there's friction. Let's take a look at some renders. Okay, so here's the metal slide. And it's really just like an L shape. And I guess this is a top cover for. So you have two different styles. You can either go classic or you can go, you know, kind of simplistic. I don't know which one I like better. So this is pretty much what it looks like right here. It's kind of crazy, kind of good. People are getting really good at this shit. I wonder what they're using for the barrel. Let's look it up. So just the barrel. What are they using? Hydraulic tube? Outer diameter. I'm pretty sure we're probably in millimeters. And that's just weird though. Do it yourself. It's gonna be a tube barrel, group barrel. But what kind of tube? I hope, yeah, I thought this shit was a felony, bro, because I saw the 3D printed plastic slide. I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's just look at the barrel. Okay. Wow, they're getting really crazy with their so you get a 12 millimeter hollow hardened ground bearing linear shaft. But I mean, what is it made out of? Is it steel? Oh yeah, look, it says right there. CF60 steel shafts with an induction hardened outer layer for where weight is a premium. Outside required length. Do they have an inside diameter? Outer, inner. Okay. That's your barrel there. That's pretty simple. Oh, okay. I guess the feds are coming for me. Let's see. Bro, go to YouTube. What the fuck? Fuck it.
Black Friday starts now with the new Peloton cross-training bike. Ride further with...
Alright, let's take a look here. So have you ever 3D printed anything at all? I know you say you don't have no equipment right now, but have you ever had equipment or anything? What the fuck, I'm clicking the 3D. Okay. What that say? Something about a toy? Otherwise, you'll waste time and money on a funny but useless and non-functional toy. That's gotta hurt, dude. Definitely don't want to look at that. Okay. This is a lot of work. Criminals are not fucking doing this. You're crazy. Let's take a look at the step file. Hopefully this doesn't crash my computer. And the nylon's looking kind of brown. What the fuck? Oh, damn. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Hoffman Tactical's crazy, bro. I mean, that dude's like... And everybody says it. You know, it's not just me. Cannot fucking cancel me for saying this shit, but that dude's got autism like a motherfucker. I mean, that dude's thorough. That dude's fucking thorough. Like he's not Oppenheimer, right? But like he's definitely one of the guys that would have worked with Oppenheimer. Like that dude's fucking thorough, dude. We don't really need this shit no more. How do I just completely... Okay. Let's come here. And I just really wanna take a look at this shit. Import, open. Let's open this shit up. This shit's about to be crazy. This is like some crazy ass engineering. Oh, here, give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. The foot. Holy shit. This shit's crazy. Let's take a cross view of this shit. Right there should be fine. Drop a file in chat. I would go out on a limb and say that might get us both fucking banned from YouTube. I would strongly advise not to do that. You could say, I mean, I would put say the name of the file. I don't see why not. I'm sure it's on the Odyssey. Let's see. Okay, we got that. That's crazy. Oh, okay, I see. So this is probably the shaft collar here. Yeah, it's your collar. And then you have the barrel. You have your threads. Here's your firing pin. Here's the hammer. Let's get rid of the magazine. What is this called up here? It's crazy, bro. Not a bad build. Personally, I will not be building that. G19 P80. It's that G19. Let's go see if we can look it up real quick.
So, symbiosis is kind of like a roommate agreement between two different species.
Oh. I know that. I know this isn't what you're talking about. But bro, what in the fuck? $700 for this shit? That's crazy. That's crazy. To further protect, blah 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 blah. Strongly encourage use. Okay, whatever. Here, I'll find this shit. pretty sure I can show all this. Let's see. It's a weird website, 3D Gun Builder. These are the sites that I usually stay away from. This shit looks hella sketch. Let's look at this guy. The fuck? Nah, dude, 3D printing is definitely the best way to go. The jigs. That's so funny. I'm fucking using jigs and shit. The FGC build, that shit was crazy. 3D printing your own jig, like everything was just, I don't know, man, that's crazy. I guess this is really the only one I could find. Oh, whoops. I didn't know that was the download button. We're fine. We're fine. It's not like I'm actually doing it. This is all a simulator. It's not like any of this is real. This is just a parody. This is all AI. Okay. See, it has everything for the rails. I feel like somebody... Bro, I have a P80J. They're just so funny to me. Like, like they come with the fucking gun. Like, that's just so funny. Oh my god. That is just hilarious. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Like, you just have the fucking jig. Like, you're just drilling that shit. Yeah, this is all CGI YouTube. None of this is real. This is totally not really me. This is a remake. See, they use these rails. You want to apply your own patterns. See, they let you have the step files, and that is what I really appreciate. I mean, that's the shit I appreciate, is when they let you borrow let you have the step files, because I mean, at that point you can do whatever you want. Fusion takes a little too long to open. Let me just import this shit. Whoa. Shit's a little sad. I'm sorry. I have sympathy and all, but I don't want to hear that shit on a gun stream right now. Let's see. Mag something. Let's just take a look at this. Ooh, rails down game. See, I don't print my guns like that. I print them just completely rails down. Yeah, okay. Seriously? This is I guess I really never been paid attention to the P80 rails. Is this, I mean, the P80 models, is this kind of the fascination with them, is having all this? I really like this right here. This is, I've always wanted gun companies to make the guns like that. Here, I'm trying to fucking... Oh, okay, so that's the fascination with them, I guess, I'm assuming. I never... Because like I said, I'm not really big in the Glocks or in the P80s or nothing like that. The undercut. Damn, okay, it's like that. I may need to I may need to modify the Foss cannon then to have something like that. Because, I mean, if that's really... That would make sense, honestly. With all this weight right here, just not having that, I could imagine that this probably fits like a glove. Right here. I'm just imagining holding it. So I would have it like that, have my hand over here. Yeah, and look at where the thumb goes. Damn it, I wish I had free move. Here, let me just rotate it. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Oh, I thought it froze. Yeah, the bamboo, honestly, the only reason why I got the bamboo is because I was assuming I would be printing nylon frames. So, if I'm somewhere or something, I want to print a nylon frame for some reason, I could just pack up the A1. Man, for some reason, the fucking nylon looks like it's gray, and that's not how nylon's supposed to look. That shit probably has a shit ton of water in it. If that's the case, the stream's gonna have to end. Because that's the whole point of the stream. I won't be able to further calibrating. That shit look like it has a lot of water in it. And the 19 is the best. I have the 17 built undercut. The 19's so clean. Yeah, I heard. Honestly, I've never had a Glock 17. I've never had a Glock 19. I've only had. What the fuck? Why is my boss calling me? I hope she didn't mean to call me. I really don't want to take a phone call right now, especially if it has to do with work. Maybe she's texting me. Hold on, let me borrow the phone real quick. Let me just check, bro. Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, so that's really the whole reason why I got the bamboos, just so I could have a separate printer to do little, little prints and stuff, or if I'm doing a reprint of the FGC or something, I can just have 2 parts going instead of just one. Let's take a look. Oh my god, she's calling. Here, let me just take this phone call real quick. It won't even take too long. we're back. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll probably have to cut the stream a little short tonight, but for sure I'll probably stream tomorrow. Just cause I really want to get this info out there, man. Here's the background of why I'm doing all this shit, right? Where the fuck is... Here it is. Okay. The whole reason why I'm doing all this is because a lot of people are talking and saying that you cannot print nylon on the A1 Mini. And so I'm not like trying to debunk them or, you know, try to prove anybody wrong. But I am just trying to like, I'm just trying to do it, bro. I don't want to waste $200 on a fucking printer, and I can't even do what I wanted it to do. And then I got a lot of people saying, "Oh yeah, you can print nylon. You just got to do these upgrades." And I think one of them replaced the gears, which I've heard you don't have to. I don't know. I won't be printing nylon on the printer that much. But yeah, I really do like the way that looks compared to something like where's it at? We'll just take a look at the Oh, brother, come on. Look at that shit. There's no way, bro. Look at that. It's crazy. Yeah, I could definitely see. This is probably what the Glocks look like too, right? Let's see. Oh, dog. I'm missing out. I'm missing out, bro. I'm so happy you told me about the P80, because now, just because of this, all these ergonomics, I like the way that looks. I might have to print a 19. And this one, I might have to modify it too. Bro, that undercut's crazy. This shit, I mean, I don't want to talk shit, but are different from factory. They don't have the undercut. Yeah, that's crazy. And the whole reason why I like this guy's right here is because he had like this thumb thing. I haven't printed this yet. I need to cut some of this off. I need to cut some of it off and kind of angle it up a little bit more. But yeah, that undercup is seriously no joke. That's crazy. But I like the Foss cannon. Foss cannon's nice. I mean, it's real basic as fuck, but uh-oh. I just opened something I wasn't supposed to. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. People have always said, and I was one of them too. I was like a Glock fanboy. But honestly, Glock is kind of mid. Not even in terms of the undercut or, you know, or ergonomics or anything, but I mean, I would say it's almost as ugly as a fucking what's that one? Shit, I hope this doesn't save. Yeah, this is what I everyday carry, and I mean, it feels alright, but I like that stippling right here on the P80, because every time I shoot this gun, my finger slips, and so I'm either gonna add like some grip tape or something right here, and up here. But now I'm curious, I kind of want to modify this, you know, take this, can we extrude it? Oh look, the printer's done. Yeah, I'll probably do some grip tape just in the meantime, because I don't really know how they remix the gun so well. Like, I really have no idea. Let's see what happens if we delete that. Oh shit, that looks like shit. That was like fucking ass, bro. If we delete this. May have just... Oh. Okay, let's get out of here. Don't save that shit. Alright. This shit looks like it has water. This shit looks bad. I can already tell. Ooh, I can just feel it. And it feels like shit. Oh, hold on, wait. Are my eyes fucking with me?
Things like you can get a domain from Squarespace, not just a website. Well, now you are that person, because now you definitely know you can get a domain from Squarespace.
I think my eyes were fucking with me, because now it looks black. I swear in there it looked gray. That's crazy. Okay, let me just analyze this real quick. I can't do with this lady in my fucking ear.
Before it's gone with offer code Make It Real for 10% off your domain or website. Terms
Oh
and
my
conditions
god.
apply.
Alright. Let's take a look at this shit. Oh yeah, get a trash can. Trash can, one of the best investments. Shit, you think a fucking hot box is an investment. Here, I gotta get my calipers. Fucking calipers are dead, so you gotta just trust whatever it says. Next time you have to flip it so the camera is on top of what, like the 3D printer? I'm honestly using my phone as a webcam right now. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm gonna call this 28 millimeters. So that's a stat. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I could do that. I think I'll call this 28. Honestly, I don't know how to read an analog electric fucking how to read. Oh shit. Huh? What happened?
What is this called?
Hold on. Those are hold on, give me a second. How to read electric caliper without screen. I'm really having to fucking look this up. Yeah, but what if my fucking battery died? This is sad, I can't. I don't already know this. Those are claws.
Look, it's together.
No, not interested.
It's like, look, you grab something. It's supposed to be like one right here, then one right here. Look, it's not even the same thing, dumb.
Here, let me see, Lodi.
It's like the same.
Fuck. I don't know what to use. Okay. I think I'll just call it 20.
You're supposed to look at your thumb.
25, 26, 20. I'm gonna call it 28. 28 millimeter. 28 millimeter.
Like a good neighbor,
Look, mommy, camera.
3D print. 3D print. Calibration. Oh shit, I'll get copyrighted for sure if I play that. Okay, we're gonna watch this really quick.
Custom. Today I'm going to be taking you through my process to filament tune through Orca Slicer. Since my machine's going to be melting ASA, I'm going to heat up the chamber and make a coffee while I wait for it to get up to temp. In this video, I'm going to be melting some filament coming from What's Crackin'. I ordered a few just so I could try them out. In these boxes, I'll have an PA6-CF.
Hold up, bro. I ain't finna watch the whole thing.
Or below for that. Picking up number 5,000 of a millimeter step. This will allow for me to
This
check
video
performance,
honestly
make
put me
sure
on
they're
to
nice
like
and
how to
crisp,
really
and there's
calibrate
nothing
the
that would
printer.
affect my visual inspection of flow rate pass 2. Results on each measurement will have things. If the corners are rounded out, it means the value is too low, whereas if they are wavy, it means the value is too high. So I will be in between both the top and the bottom, and I found that 16 millimeters provides the best results. I'll run my calipers around all sides to make sure that the results are equivalent on each of the corners.
Okay, I'm at 28 millimeters. Hurry up, guy. Hurry up.
Additionally, I will check the seam on the rear, as this will also affect print quality. By taking the base of 0.01, I'm going to add it against the 16 millimeters multiplied by the 1,000th of a millimeter step to achieve the new value of 0.026, which I will leave on.
Oh shit, my boss is calling again.
Pass 2 will take the
Hold on,
adjusted
wait.
values that we had input
Oh,
from
it's
our flow 1
multiply.
test results, and we'll drop it down 9 modifiers. There's no risk of over extrusion,
Wait, am I
as we
adding?
in the test millimeters multiplied by the.
Fuck. Here, let me just answer real quick. Hello? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Bro. Hate you. Alright, I'm on my way. Bye. Fucking bitch. She's all like, I called you like 8 times. I'm like, bro. No, you didn't. She's like, I did it. Alright, so we gotta add it. 28 times 0.001. That should give you something. There, bro, I was already at .3. I mean, this is basically saying to go to 0.4. But that's like 2,000. That's 2,000. I don't know if I should. 2,000. What's 1,000th, right? I mean, if this was a scale, no, I'm just kidding. Fuck. I don't know. She may have the YouTube channel. I told her that I do like this fucking shit. Every time I tell people I do this shit, they're like, "What?" They're like, "Huh?" They're like, "You make guns? You make them?" And I'm like, "Bro, it's you don't even fucking know." What am I making? What do you mean? Right now, we're just calibrating. But she's like, "What? You make what? You make guns? You make guns?" And I'm like, guys, there's people that fucking infinitely make a lot more than what I'm just. What I'm making is barely scratching the surface. I mean, if you think what I'm doing is impressive, you should see these real fucking guys out here who are putting in work. Not showering for like 7 days. Just raw dogging life. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, dude. Okay. Point. I don't know. Let's ask the chat. GPT. I calculated a PA of point. Oh shit. Okay, at least he knows I got cut off. 0.038. Is that within the, I don't know, acceptable range for printing PA6-CF with A1 mini? Personally, I would say yes. Before ChatGPT even says anything. I just like people in the dungeon just cranking out guns. Yeah, bro. Like, oh, and I'm over here just fucking 3D printing a pistol. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. How to sanity check. Okay, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Okay. We're already at 0.03, so I'll just go ahead and add the 8, just cause. Okay, I'm gonna leave the flow rate going. Flow rate pass 2. And we don't need to fucking have the skirts or nothing, no brim. Nothing like that. That's already a bunch of bullshit. Okay. And here, honestly, I think we can just move all that right now. Move this over here. Move this up. Cut it off a little bit. Put this kind of in the center. Bring this back. Kind of just center it as best as we can. There we go. No disrespect. How you say your name? Foss Labs. It's like FOSCAD, but instead of doing computer aid design, we're doing just laboratory shit. Or however the fuck, laboratory, or however the fuck Crazy Russian Hacker used to say that. Let's see. So yeah, this should work. This should work. I would honestly probably even go one step further. Damn, what if I change it to 0.12, how much longer will it take? An hour 30? Speed. I mean, the speed is really... It is a little bit faster than the slow preset I already have. I'll go ahead and do it. I've thought about it, but engrave your print files is what I think is what you're saying. I'll probably do it. Put a little signature somewhere. Alright. I think I should be fine. I didn't even tell her how long I would take. Shit, for all she knows, I could be about 3 hours away. Alright. I'll go ahead and call it. Right now, all I'm going to do is just calculate a flow rate. And then, shit, maybe even when I get back, I'll probably just start streaming again. Because I did want to play a little bit of Daisy. But for now, I'm just going to call it. We'll probably be back here in a minute. If not, I'll just put out a post on YouTube that I'm going to call it a night. For sure, I'm going to live stream tomorrow, though. I really want to get this calibration done with the A1 Mini, so I can start some nylon prints. But if I don't see you, bro, have a nice night. And for sure, stick around, because we're going to be doing some crazy projects. Either starting this month or at the beginning of the next year, of the new year. Alright, bro, bet. Alright, well, anyways, enjoy your night, bro. Appreciate you.